My name is Tara Timlin. I'm a chartered physiotherapist specialising in women's health. And I just want to speak to you about the use of gym balls during pregnancy and how you can use them while you're going through the stages of labour, and how you can use them for exercise at home. So the first thing is getting the right sized ball. If you want to buy one, you're looking to buy an anti-burst ball, which is safer because if it does burst, it will deflate at a slow rate. The size of the ball is determined by your height. So anybody who is around 5'5", 5'6" should go for a 55 centimetre ball. And if you're above 5'6", you're looking to get a 65 centimetre ball. If you're over 6'2", then you're looking for a 75 centimetre ball, okay, which is important to get. So these are for the round balls. When you sit onto it, you're looking to have your hips higher than your knees. So there's not so much pressure through the lower abdomen. You probably will need to inflate it at the petrol station just to get it that extra width, because it's quite hard to measure with measuring tape around the circumference. The ball can be really useful for performing some exercises to increase mobility through your lower back. For example, we can do some slouching and straightening through the lower back, trying to get a little bit of mobility through that area when we can feel a little bit stiff as the bump pulls the back forward. We can also bring the hips side to side, relaxing the shoulders, and make sure we're moving as much as we can through the middle of the back. As the uterus increases in size, it pushes up into the rib cage, and it's quite common to experience pain through the ribs, and it's harder to take those deep breaths. So any sort of flexibility exercises through the middle, through the lower back is a really useful thing to do on a daily basis, particularly if you're in a job where you're sitting down a lot of the day and you're not getting a lot of movement through your lower back. It'll definitely make you more comfortable and give baby a little bit more room to move. From a sideways on position, we can also do some shoulder rolls to create mobility through the shoulders, and also a little bit of flexibility, leaning to the side, rolling the pelvis forwards, rolling the pelvis backwards, and this helps to increase the bend and the extension through the lower back. Okay. When you're in the labour suite, you can bring your ball with you, and it's useful to give you a little bit of pressure underneath and to encourage progression of the cervix dilating. You can do some bouncing up and down on the ball. Okay. You can do some hula hoop movements. Okay, and it's also useful if you want to use it to lean onto it in a standing position. If you come into a kneeling position, this can allow you to ease a little bit of pressure on your lower back. You're going to lean onto your elbows, and it allows you to do some low back movements in this position. We can also use the ball up on the bed. So on the bed in the ward, you can lean onto it. Again, if you're not comfortable kneeling on your knees, you're leaning onto the ball. And this can really help ease some lower back discomfort. Those muscles are working quite hard. Another option is to use a peanut-shaped ball. These also come in different sizes. This is a 45 centimetre one. It's a little bit small for me. So they come up 45, 55, 65 centimetres. And they're quite useful for relaxing the legs during labour. So what you do is you can place the ball between the knees. And ideally we want the knees apart, and we want to be in a semi-reclined position so we can relax down. Our gravity is acting downwards, assisting the baby in its passage outwards. And here we can keep the knees apart and just relax and follow the instructions of the staff in the labour ward. It's a good idea to change your position regularly. Usually we'd be lying on the left side, but it's possible to change between the right and the left side. Also, you can lie on your back with the peanut ball underneath your legs if that's a more comfortable position for your lower back. The gym ball is ideal to allow you to relax your hips and to relax your pelvic floor muscles. Relaxing the pelvic floor muscles is very important for the second stage of labour, to allow the head to come down. If the pelvic floor muscles are tensed up, then they have a closing effect at the entrance of the vagina, and it's harder for the baby to progress down. In this position, it's a good idea to focus on your breathing. Breathing in helps to relax your pelvic floor muscles, and this will allow your baby to progress down itself, not needing to push excessively in this at this stage of labour. Allow your body to relax as much as possible without pushing too hard too soon.